I really want to go back to something that is really important to remind our viewers, and that is the difference between actual muscle loss and muscle strength. And we had, in the previous episode, you did sort of touch on that, and I'd like you to really expand on that concept further here. That can people lose weight and still, lose muscle mass that's expected with weight loss, but preserve muscle strength? Because, when the rubber hits the road, it is more about muscle strength, and that really defines your long-term prognosis. So could you help people really understand that? Because it's hard to get your head around that, to say, I think I'm losing muscle. My family thinks I'm losing muscle. And then they go online and Dr. Google says, oh, muscle loss, you're getting weak. And those two things often don't go hand in hand.
That's right. That's right. So a loss of lean body mass does not necessarily mean that someone is becoming weaker or becoming frail. Now, I do think we need to introduce a little bit of common sense. And so we don't want to over-treat people with these weight loss medications. They can be very potent. And some people can lose a very significant amount of weight in a short time, or even over a long period of time. So we need to be sensible. We don't all need to get down to less than what we weighed in high school, for example.
Right.
So to derive benefits. So a little bit of common sense needs to be introduced. And I tend to increase the doses slowly over time, A, so that they're well tolerated, but B, so that I can better understand what the weight loss effect is, and I can be sure we're not overdoing it. But in any event, people, when they lose weight, even without use of medications, some proportion of what is lost is going to be lean mass. Usually, if you're losing weight through lifestyle modification, through diet and exercise alone, it's going to be between 20 and 30% of the amount of weight that you lose. So it's expected, if you lose weight after having a bariatric surgery, for example, it can be 40%
Right.
of what you lose, but it's still going to be mostly adipose tissue, mostly fat that's lost. And the good news is that there do appear to be very effective interventions to make sure that our muscles stay strong when we're losing weight.